Alright, welcome back to Map Gaming. We're going to be doing Timberborn, our folktale faction, and we're going to be trying this out. We're going to be doing the, what is that, the Mender map right here. It's a medium-sized map. We're going to be playing on normal difficulty, and I will be back with you after the load screen. We're going to call it Nebuchadnezzar Valley. Alright. Alright, so pause. Alright, so real quick, we're gonna go through this, get our berries going. I do want to try this. I don't know how well this is going to work, but I kind of want to encircle the town center and see kind of what happens there. Then we're going to get, I think this will play out the way we want it to. Kind of get this going here. We're gonna, my OCD's gotta fix that. Alright, then we're going to come in here, get all these, get all these, get all these, get all those, get all these. I have that there. This there. That was the wrong button. Have our water pumps. Feel like we can put one there. We need to do pathing real quick. And then kind of like that. Storage. And then these two we're going to pause. And these are more of a placeholder to help me remember not to build there. So like when we upgrade it, obviously the next upgrade will fit here because it's a 4. So that's just more or less for that. I feel like might as well, since it's kind of, we'll do it that way. Plant crops. We'll do it here, here, and just kind of keep going down like this. I think that'll work out for us. And this is more or less future planning. Then let's go to storage. I like these, one, because they don't take a lot, and then two, it's just they can dump it in there, and then later we can build a bigger one somewhere over here and whatnot. I'm gonna leave these trees for now because I think they're more valuable. Let's play that. Let's get a science building in here just so we can get that kind of going, so that we'll be able to build the forester. And then we're going to kick this up into high speed just to kind of give us them collecting momentum. I am going to try to be as deliberate as I can with my path planning, because I feel like, yes, these are easy to delete, but I want to make sure that we are keeping that in mind when we're playing this, that the paths are important and we need to be able to traverse them and get around to certain areas. Should we do a storage for this? We're going to hold off on this because we're not planning on staying up here. I'm going to switch the hour to a 18-hour workday. I feel like the 18-hour workday works better for me, myself, and I. Building 2 of these could be dumb, but guess what? It is what I want to do for the time being. If you guys have any clues or suggestions on what to do and how to do it, by all means put that in the comments. I will read that eventually. I may ignore it depending on what you say. If you don't agree with me, I may ignore it. I'm kidding. Anyway, so as we watch our beavers work extremely tirelessly and back-breaking, we need to get that up and going. We are looking very good. I like how they all kind of sleep in the same area. Where does this come from? Okay, so it is contaminated. It's kind of what I thought. I wasn't for sure. And then this is obviously this side. So that being said, we could kind of make this our work zone area. Obviously we're not going to have access to it for a while, but we could build over here. But yeah, once we kind of get this up and going, and I designated that for carrots, good job me. We just kind of need this area cleared out a little bit. Need to make sure that we're growing as well. Almost all of our pups are grown up. We do 4 days. All right. And then my next idea is basically to get stairs going. It won't be the first thing. We will get the forester going, get stairs going over here, and then this kind of be the farm-ish land. I do want to get how do I want to do this? We can figure stuff out as we go, obviously. But I do want to put this here. Power. I just want to make sure it's like actually connected to the building. Alright. I want that on the higher priority. One, just because they're able to get to it on, like, through the building. And then storage, we're gonna put this right here. And we're gonna put planks. So when this is set up, they'll be able to just, you know, obviously collect from our wood collection, and then we should be all set. But everything else is looking mighty fine. I like the way I mean, I hate how you're not, we need you to do something. I obviously get it because that's full. but we're almost done here. So that being said, let's rotate these two, put 2 here. I guess I'd have to click on paths to get that going. And then we're just going to kind of wait for these guys to finish this little area. And then once we get all this done, we'll delete these because we'll no longer need those. There we go. So let's delete these before we forget. Yes. And then come down here and knock out all that. And then we can come across here, clear this out because we don't need all this green. Bam. Alright, so that's looking pretty. We'll come over here to storage. Build that there. That can be logs. And I think it is time that we do this. And then we can come in with the path, make this look a little bit more nicer. And if I did this correctly, bam. So obviously you kind of get the idea that what we're going to do there. Oh, and we have it. So build that up, come over here to the trees. All right. And then pathway. All right, cool. And then everything like that is going swimmingly. Let's add one path here. Obviously, we might change that later in the future. Beavers are happy. We have food. We're growing stuff. I think it is time for all importance. And we're going to make this carrots, that blueberries. And yeah, you can say I'm building a lot, and I am, and I totally agree with that, but some of this stuff is placeholders like this for when we go bigger. Bigger. Obviously, there's a little hang up over here, which is fine, but we can make do with that. I guess this would help. Yep. All right, we labeled that. That's good. And then maybe, dang, that's the same size. Then we'll need to figure out a place to put the wood. Oh, they probably want one of these. We're gonna put that there. We'll probably put like a lot of the wellness stuff, maybe the tents and other beaver treatment stuff over here. Alright, we need one more log, bud. Alright, we got you working. Need to make sure we pat that out properly. Alright, so we're kind of shoved in here like sardines a little bit. Not a whole lot of places for us to go, unfortunately. But we are looking very profitable. We just need these trees cut down over here. Hopefully we can grow out these trees. I think our best chance would be kind of to build it here to give us kind of an something to build in the front, maybe like a floodgate, or maybe later obviously sluice gates because we need metal. So we'll put that there. Obviously they can't build it because they can't reach it, but oh, looky there. Rotate that bad boy. Okay. Now we're in a much different place. Don't have a whole lot of wood, but hopefully we'll be able to fix that as this starts to grow. And like I said, I'd like to have a path right here, more or less. $150. 100. Yeah, that'd fit a lot better. But we just need to give it a little bit more time of everything kind of growing. Alright, each one of those needs 20, and we do not have a whole lot of logs. We're halfway there on some of these. Yeah, it's going to take a minute for us to get our tree idea, or tree farm going. I think it would be practical. Okay, so if we put it there. Alright, we'll do it that way. And we're going to put wood in here for now. And we're going to kind of try to keep our resources where our beavers live. I mean, technically, I guess we could come up here. Where's this at? And then we can come up here, and this would give us a nice chunk of wood. Because, I mean, we're going to have to come up here. I feel like right here would be a great place to do, like, siphon out bad water. But in order to use this land effectively, I feel like we need to get, like, dynamite. Just so we can, make paper and, oh my gosh, train of thought, dude. We made dynamite, we can dig holes in the ground, and then that way we can then put water and then really, like, invest in this land. But right now we're just kind of stuck right along here. How are we doing on this? I say we path this out and waterize that, play that, and let's have that be built. But we finally got our beavers built their house. We got a little over 300 food, not doing too shabby. Alright, we have a small little farm going on. We have blueberry farm. Oh, I thought that needed 180 logs to build. I was like, we are not doing that. But that wouldn't be a bad area to kind of maybe blow up to have water, put a floodgate in, fill this whole thing up, have some tree farms over here. I mean, as far as this goes, that's 2 levels, right? Yep, that's above it. That's 3. So if we went up 3 levels, that would flood, and then that would flood over there. So we don't want that. So if we did at least for the time, if we built we'd do a 3 level, and then just hold it at 2, and that way it wouldn't flood up over here. But we have to get up there first. That would be the issue. We got 300 food. The water's the problem. But yeah, if we had this dam built, no, this would have been a different experience. Just hope 14 water can survive us pretty much 2 days. Doubt it. But you never know, I guess, right? Actually, we're just going to leave it with you. I doubt it. There's no way. We're down to 8. Got a lot of beavers like just going, what do I do? What do I do? Nothing to do. I know. Hey, as long as none of you die, we're doing great. Like, that's what we're trying to avoid, is people dying. Or beavers dying. You guys can be people, right? They identify as people. Smarter than some people. There's probably a few of them in there that are smarter than me. Like, have you ever wondered how this gathers science? Is it just because it spins around? Maybe. We're gonna have to replant our carrot field. It's not looking too healthy. Oh look, we ran out of water. Alright, we haven't started building on that, which I'm not worried about. But I do feel like for the time being it would be very beneficial for us to get these dead trees out of the way. Not because they're an eyesore, which they are, but just to kind of give us a boost of wood while these pine trees give it their all. Alright, now we can get back to work. Nice wholesome water flowing in now. Everything's going to turn green. We're going to start making beaver money. This guy's going to start pumping so people can actually start drinking water, because we're thirsty. Which, you know, I understand, because they went pretty much 2 days without water. That's a pretty significant amount of time. But yeah, if we can dam this part up, then we'd be able to keep water here. Oh, we got quite a bit of science though. I want walkways. We're gonna do it this way. Yes. And we're gonna do something like that. Because I don't think these cost as much. Nope. These are expensive. We need these regardless, just because we need to start damming this up. But this will allow us to cross over for the time being, obviously. We're going to destroy all of this, and we're going to basically blast this out with farmland. Probably end up destroying this, getting rid of this. May have another tree farm over here. Might as well put this on medium priority. Well, we got 5 beavers without a job. If we could build some stuff, that'd be fantastic. Well, didn't run out of food, so we did do that right. We just need wood. I mean, I guess that's not too terribly of a problem to have. I mean, it could be worse. You couldn't be needing food. or water. I feel like if you ever need two of those items in this game, you're kind of in trouble. You gotta at least put the planks in. We have the planks. We got a whole 33 planks. These trees are all going to come in at the same time. 43, 75. Oh man, this is killing me. Pins and needles, man, pins and needles. Alright, we haven't been able to recover from our drought. We have 17 beavers, no babies, no wood. Very complex situation here. Oh dear Lord. Alright, so now we got trees coming in. And then everybody's going to sleep. Of course they are. Because that's what we do. Alright, sweet. So now we can get a beaver going to work as soon as there's a path there, because apparently you can't figure out how to do that. And then now we got trees being built down here. Probably decide to do that, and we'll water that up, unpause that. I do want to place this on a higher priority. That can be the same, just so they don't dump all the wood over here. We are starting to get wood, so that is going to be helpful. But then we'll reach another wood shortage. But since we have the surplus of beavers, I thought it'd just be beneficial to, if we can get this up and running, that'd be great. Alright, we have at least 6 trees here. Because I think these are just one. Yep, all these are one. They're birch. Oh, these are 2. Okay, so alright. You learned something new. So these trees that represent birches are 2, or pine, and then the ones that represent birch is a 1 log tree, so that does make sense. That was very fascinating. I didn't know that I did that. Alright. Just put the last hammer in, last nail in, whatever you gotta do. There we go. It's so cool because, like, obviously this is how it's kind of planted, so like this is how it's growing in, kind of like a smile. I love it. Alright, now we're able to pump 2 things of water, which is beneficial because our water situation isn't looking too pretty. We got food. Alright, we have enough that we should be able to finish this out. Two logs at a time. We could be here for a minute, guys. But there's a good chance in case for our next time, our next bad tide, that we will have maybe a fully functional dam. Alright, so we only need to get 2 more pieces. That's 40. We got 70. We're all set. We just need our builders to actually build. Oh, it's because our storage is full. We'll put that on high priority. That way these guys will actually start cutting down logs, because right now this is full. We can fill this up. That'd be a better situation for everybody. And the one thing that I wish that this game had would be to able to set, like, okay, I only want 100 logs in this, or I only want 50 logs in this, because that's why I build these small ones. Because if you build this big one and then I go, I want planks in this one, which is probably what it'll end up being, is this guy will keep working until this is full. Oh, I guess I can play it. So if there's a way to do that, maybe a mod or something like that, that'd be awesome. And we're going to high prioritize these in hopes that we can get this built. How are we doing with science? Okay, we're doing pretty good. Ooh, I don't want to do that. Okay, why is this doing that? And then we're going to do stairs. I'm going to let them build this up first, just because if we do this second, if we build houses there, then I don't know, it just becomes annoying. And I think what we're going to do is just to be able to collect them. How's that doing? That's almost full. Should we collect them? Maybe have like a little storage thing right here. So that's blueberries, and then we'll put a gathers person right there. This is obviously like all, I don't know, this won't stay here. This will stay here as long as it's full, but this won't stay here. We'll get as many blueberries as we can, and then we'll delete everything else and then start on our farmland. For now, we'll do it this way. I don't see this being a great idea, putting it on the edge, but just for the time being. Alright, storage, what do we need for this? We need gears. So we can do that. And then probably what we're going to do is put this in and then rotate it so we have, I want to make sure, yep, alright. And then we're going to power this up a little bit. Okay, so for now, we'll do it this way. Because the issue is, one, these wools are expensive, but two, we can't really get in this water. I'm gonna end up building a path right there just because for this time being it makes sense to me. Oh wow, a lot going on. Destroy that. Yes. Alright, and the thing for the double planks is obviously, because I feel like we're going to need, especially with the gears, we're going to need to kind of pick that up a little bit. Alright, we haven't really started gathering those yet. Oh, so we're in a drought right now. I can live with that. Obviously, these are baby droughts, so it's a lot different. And I don't think they're going to build this yet until the road connects it. And we decided to use a lot of planks during a drought, and obviously we can't use, that was a power outage supply. I think the issue is that we're going to need probably at least 2 of those. And I think the other one's connected to the gears, so it's not really going to build like we had want it to. Alright, you're almost done collecting. But there's a nice little oak grove over here with some birch that we can also collect from. Because I feel like before we get going, we're going to need a nice healthy whatchamacallit, a farmland. Because right now we don't really have a whole lot of anything. I mean, obviously we could come over here, knock these trees down, build like a dam right here, and then that way we'd have water. It'd still be a bad tide kind of water, but we'd have it. And see, now we got almost 100 logs. We didn't lose any water. We might have been close to it, but we didn't lose any. And we just have to wait. Oh, that is all bad water. And then the good water connects with it. How much power are we outputting? Power output 70, demand 200. Okay, it's starting to go up. And it's hard for me to imagine that this would need more. That seems quite excessive. But once we knock out these two trees, we can delete this, and then we can figure out exactly what we want to do up here. I feel like eventually collecting these and then putting these, where is it? No. This. So then we can put these around here. Basically the bad water doesn't go through it and create these lines. So that's definitely one way to go. Yeah, I need you to come over yonder and take care of that. Well, oh, we already filled up on logs. We just need the planks. That is a lot of planks though. 25 planks. Is that full? That is full. Alright, so we'll destroy all these. And for whatever reason, I feel like you have to build roads. Maybe it's because of the distance that we end up being or something like that, but I feel like roads definitely help them get rid of all this. So obviously all the spider webs of junk are going to go away. I really wish this was closer over here or to where it could reach, because I do not like all these gaps. But the longer we let it go, I guess the more the blueberries will kind of like grow in on themselves, if that makes sense. I think that's kind of how that goes. 7. You have not really gone up a whole terrible lot. Oh no, a beaver is injured. Should probably help him out with that. So let's go over here, medical bed, unlock that. And we'll put that there. One should be fine. I would like to assume one would be fine. Alright, and then if we can get gears going. I think gears actually go in there, so we'll rotate that. And then we can put gears in there. And that'll all just really depend on if we're able to actually keep up with this supply and demand issue that we have going on over here. The only thing I'm going to say is what hindered it was the drought. We built all this up and then we're like, okay, we need 200 planks. And they're like, we don't have any. So that'll definitely do it. I mean, if we do this right, we'd be able to do a aqua farmhouse. Put this bad boy like right there and put it on some of these walkway things. That'd be beneficial. Alright, so we did accomplish our goal. So we're gonna let that go. We're not gonna destroy these stairs because obviously we can come up here and still mine that part area. We just need one plank. Well, he's fixed. The beaver's fine. So, apparently he wasn't that hurt. Alright, so we have one beaver without a job. We could do a line kind of like this. And then on each side build like storage units and buildings that we may or may not need. Because I'm going to need a farmhouse and I'm going to need storage for that. Alright. I just wanted to make sure that we had all that. Bing. I do want that. I do want the scraps. Alright, can we get that out of the way? Like, this is importante. Thank you. Now we got an injured beaver. He can be taken care of. And we have more blueberries and carrots than we know what to do with. Alright, this is where I'm going to leave it here. Hope you guys enjoyed it, had a good time. Stay tuned, and there will be more more beaver building and beaver society coming. So I will catch you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day.